Alright, people. So, how should I start this? No easy way to put it. Basically, if you want your country back, I'm going to do is whatever I can. Me, personally. What are you going to do? Let me help you. One, yeah, you need to be right in there. The only way that's going to come around is you acknowledging your creator. That means sincereness. That doesn't mean you lying to yourself, imagining anything about yourself. It's about you being in that humility and doing right by your creator. That's number one. Number two, you can do yourself a favour by fluid fasting. And then when it comes to you not having this fluid fasting, in other words, you're going to keep on having your fluid, but when it comes to you having food, you need food that is good for you. And it's not the stuff in the shops. Right now, because of the way everything is and because of the mass production of ill food that's been tampered with, and that's your veggies all the way through. Even products that are supposed to be good for you, like coconut oil. I just went and looked in my cupboard for one and it's all gone weird. Coconut oil, come on, that should last for years. So I know that's a fraud, and that's a Tesco. And it's supposed to be organic virgin. Why the virgin, I don't know. But organic, yeah, but it's not. I know because of what I can see with it. Left it in the cupboard for a little while, not too long. So I know this ain't wrong. And that's generally with most food. Now, you need raw milk, raw butter, and raw cheese. In other words, nothing pasteurised. Because all you're doing is feeding yourself the killing chemicals. When it comes to your meat, it needs to be clean meat that's fed rightly. That's down to the farmers. So if the meat ain't right, the farmer ain't right. And same as your butcher. If he's not concerned about what's being put into that meat, he don't care about you. He don't care about what he's giving you. Same with the farmers. Same with the poultry. Same with the meat. Same with the fish. Now we've got big problems about the fish because of plastics. We've got a big problem in the country because they've all lied to us. I mean, really lied. It's that deep. And you're going to go along to the work and be a slave as you keep on being. A lot of you. I'm not concerned about yous. It's all coming and it's all going to get dealt with one way or another. And if you're found to be without your morality, you're in trouble. That's it. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I just found out about what we have been eating majority is no good for you. Agenda 21 is what they've been doing. There's quite a few of us that know this now. Yeah? And those that know right now but are not convinced, you want to hurry up. and get your confidence convinced, because it's true about the milk and everything that they've been doing. And they are lying and spilling you a fabrication to take your manifestation. That's your government, that's your politicians, that's your judges, that's your police. I ain't making this up. And I know a lot of you out there that already know this are going, whee! More to the point, this isn't a threat. This is going to happen. Every single human that is in security fraud and treason, you're going to be held accountable, and you're going to be in face of a court of law, real law, and you are going to be judged by a jury and sentenced by a jury. When this happened, I can't actually say, because it's not in my hands right now to be able to say it. However, in my lifetime, this is going to happen to all of you. I don't care what uniform you think you carry or what tool you think you got to try and do your violence with. It's going to happen. And for the good heart people that really have the heart and have been earnestly trying to be giving the right messages, and those that have been trying to do their uppermost, some of them live in the Constitution as the servants that they are, some really are not. Well, we're coming for you. And they don't matter, you cannot hide. You might be able to escape out of the country, but you won't be able to hide. And you will be held responsible. For morality, you are going to be held responsible. And there is not going to be no job denial on it. You're going to be held accountable. I've given my oath and testimony. And I'm telling you now, I'm going to hold you responsible in a court of law. May not be me myself, but it's going to be happening. Time's running out for the people, the common folk people. You need to sort your testimonies out and get along to common law. You politicians, you hide behind the police that are corrupt. Well, we see your fear. We do. We're coming for you. You need to go to Quantum Bay. I'm telling you, you're going. Question of time only. You're going. Taking life and killing life in your own country of your own kind of people, you are despicable. Disgraceful. No morality within you. It doesn't reside with you. It won't. As for the common people, I urge you to stand under common law. I urge you to make purchases of real food and learn how to stock, learn how to grow. weed your garden. Farmers, got a message for you. Those of you that don't want to give proper, real, honest, proper grown food, don't be selling it. We're coming for you. Also, farmers, poultry, meat, fish, if you're meddling with. If you're not giving those animals clean, real, proper food, we're coming for you. Do not be mistaken, security fraud of this country is going to end. And all of you that are found as compliant with and associating with, you will be held accountable in a court of law, real law, common law, supreme law. You will be judged by a jury and you will be sentenced by a jury. That's going out to every man, woman and child that are accountable for what they do. Do not mistake my notice, my verbal notice, as a Tudor. Any attempt on my life, you will lose your own life. Serious times are now in action, not acts and stacks. Common law, real law. And there's a reason for it. Treason and security fraud upon the Commonwealth of the goodness and the wealth of this country and the people that have been born and bred through the Creator's blessing to be given their freedom of life to live on this continent that is theirs, birthright. Not the scale of the birth certificate that is void, for there's no signature consent of mine in contract, or anybody's for that matter. Those of you that are in the Hall of Shame, beware. You are going to be investigated. For those that are not knowing, we will find out the truth, exact truth. As for the common law people, the good law-abiding people, many that there are, not knowing that they are led astray by the false, fake law of acts and stacks and the maritime law. Executor I am. Did you hear? I give notice to this country once, verbally. That's it. Later will come the authority. Later will come the courts. Later will come the punishments. For the very worst of you, Quantum Bay is where you're going. Treason was never, ever accepted to be broken. The goodwill of the people need to be put correct and right. And that have been placed in power over the years of quite a few generations of human people, you are going to be very much in very sincere trouble. I don't need weapons to do this. I don't need to defend myself to do this. I've just done it. I am a Tudor. I have the evidence, and you can't remove it. So toodaloo, my heart goes out to all of you and the efforts that you may try and efforts of achievement that you may obtain. As for those that chose to do the fraud of the country, of this nation, onto the people, your lies and deceit from your words and your spells, you're going to be held accountable. You are. That's all I've got to say for this time right now. Toodaloo to the good people. I have no answer to the wicked and the unrighteous and the unmorality people. We're coming for you. Toodaloo.